Hey, Chibbies! Whoo, welcome to Sunday. Have I got a surprise for you? Look who is sitting next to me here. Y'all been asking about her. World famous psychic medium, energy worker, Kelli Coffee.
Oh my God.
KelliCoffee.com.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, that was quite an entrance there. Like, oh,
Well, you do a little bit of everything, don't you, Kel?
oh my gosh. It just feels so normal, the two of us talking. Like I forget there's people there, I guess.
Well, speaking of it, we got a lot of people here. Let me
Mhm.
see who's all in our chat. Well, I see Lady Carol's here. Cool Games for You is here. Amy White's here. Irene, Kate Pigeon, Robert Stevens, Luis Loja, Anixa, Meg W, Miss Limitless is here. Yeah.
That's Laura.
Yeah. Robert Stevens, Jessica. Oh my gosh, we got a great turnout here. Moonface here. Yay. Oh wow. Whisper Spinners here. AR is here. Guys, welcome. Thank you so much, all you coming out tonight. This is so much fun to have you here. Well, I'm just glad you're here. And I tell you, to get Kelli Coffee, because she kind of like Psychic Bob's. You guys know my life's been really crazy. And Kelly's life's been really crazy too, hasn't it, Kel?
Oh my gosh, I'm having a wonderful time. But yes, it is very, very busy and very crazy. But that's how you make progress, and that's how you grow and evolve.
Isn't that true? Oh my gosh, you got a lot of people saying hi to you. Tanya B's here. Hello.
Nice.
Nicola from England is here. Wow. Steuben Lopez is here. Hey, Luis Loja. Luis was in my class yesterday.
Yes.
So, Luis, good to see you. He's an amazing person. Pam Mears is here. Hi, Pam. Welcome. You got here live. Christian Dread 1313 is here. Oh, my gosh. Everybody's just growing. The numbers are growing by the minute. Well, welcome. Well, I tell you, Kel, things have been really, really busy. I've been doing a lot of readings lately, as you know. Mm-hmm. And I want to say thank you before I get into it. Thank you to all you've been calling for private sessions. I have a little bit of a backlog, but I am getting to all of you as quickly as I can. I don't have help right now, so it's kind of me doing everything on my own. So bear with me. Psychic Bob's being, what do they call it? I'm being the ticket man, the usher, and the player all at once.
True story.
And Kelli, we go through this sometimes, don't we? You're lucky you got a really good assistant that helps you.
I have several.
Yes, you do.
I do. I have several. I can't even tell you how blessed I am. And I look at it as maybe not as much me as it's time for this. It's time for this energy, and they feel it, they know it, it's time. And I've had the people that help me have come to me. It's the universe basically making this work out the way that it's supposed to work out. So yeah, I have just the most wonderful people that support me, that I would not be able to do anything that I do right now without these people. Like Miss Limitless, Laura, that's in here, and Jenny. So, and Amber, she just changed positions, but she's there as well. Just a lot of people that are in there supporting me. So yes, thank you. I feel so blessed to have such a wonderful crew that the universe put together.
Isn't that wonderful? Well, I tell you, it's so interesting because, I think we're at a time in the world's history, I'd say, where people are ready to kind of wake up and deal with their spiritual selves. And I think for so many years, most of the world's been asleep. Everybody's been buying the lie that we're nothing but material atoms and nothing exists after life, after death. It's not real, and there's no spiritual realities. And people are just dissatisfied with that falsity. They're saying there's more to me than just this body. Our bodies are important. I'm not negating the body, but I'm saying there's an inner essence that is even transcendent of our current bodies. And supports our bodies, but it supports another dimension as well. And I think people are starting to realize, that there is more to life than just making money. There used to be a poster, maybe you saw this, Kelli. They used to have a poster that said, "He who dies with the most toys wins." Did you know that?
Yep.
And they showed this guy had like his whole house overflowing with stuff. And I think we all enjoy, the material things, and not anything's wrong with that. That's a fun poster. But, there's, at the end of the day, there's more. There's more to who we are. What, I think we're all asking the questions. Why are we here? What's it all about? Do I have more power than just what's apparent? Because as you know, Kelly, so many people in the world have gotten the false message that you don't amount to anything, you can't do anything, and life's just how it is. Mm-hmm. And sometimes people say that to me, well, gee, PsychicBob, I can't do anything. I said, really? Are you that powerless? See, I look at people and say, I think you've got a lot more power than you even know. And that somebody taught you the lie that you don't have any power. What do you think, Kel? Do you think I'm right on that?
Yes. I think we all say that, and we all have different vocabulary when we talk about these things in these perspectives. So as far as power go, I see two kinds of power. The power that if you get control of the matrix is like an ego power. Like you identify with this avatar. I am the avatar. People that rise up, if you will, and go into the higher self now identify with, oh, I am the higher self. I'm powerful because I'm bigger than that thing down there. But then when you look up, there's something bigger than you above you when you're doing stuff in the matrix. So when I look at this as what true power is, in my opinion, and for whatever that's worth, is the knowing I'm God. I created everything. It doesn't exist if I don't create it. That's pretty powerful.
Yes, it is.
Without identifying with the creation itself and think you are the creation. And then it's more, you're in observation mode while you're here, and it's fun.
I think so too. And many years ago, I'm getting some feedback here. Many years ago, as I told you, I used to read for Shirley MacLaine, the actress Shirley MacLaine. And she's written a number of wonderful spiritual books, which I recommend anything that Shirley MacLaine has written.
I felt a connection with her, and I never knew what it was. I always felt kind of a connection because when whatever was going on with her, she was ridiculed, I think.
Yes, she was.
Yeah. And so I have felt ridicule, and I kind of felt a connection there in being different than everybody, being ridiculed for it. So it kind of gave me strength. Watching that mess, or whatever you call it, go on.
Well, it's so interesting. It's like one of the things that Shirley MacLaine, she did a mini series about her spiritual journey called Out on a Limb. Oh. Well, she wrote a book called Out on a Limb, and then they made a mini series, and it was 86 or 86. It's been a few years ago now, but it was a great. I have it on DVD somewhere. I have to find it. But in that, there's a scene where she's walking with a friend of hers. She has a friend named David, who's kind of like a spiritual mentor, a guide to her. And they're walking on the beach. Shirley MacLaine she used to live in a house in Malibu, which was a really amazing house. And they filmed the movie scene at her actual house because she was literally on the beach. It was really cool. And he said to her, do you know that you are God? And she said, no, I'm not. I couldn't be God. And he said, do you see how little you think about yourself? And so she had this kind of aha moment where she realized she really is God, that her consciousness interfaces with all that is, and that she is manifesting. And every time I watch that movie, because it's one of my favorite movies, and when I talked to Shirley MacLaine, I asked her about that one time. And she said, when she realized that, it made everything come into perspective, and, I was thinking about your class, you're doing the 30-day challenge.
30-day manifestation challenge.
30-day manifestation challenge. And I thought, I don't think I said this, but when I was in that class, which I took with you a few months ago.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, you need to go sign up for her 30-day manifestation challenge.
This is the last day we'll let anybody in because we've already had the first week. Okay. So after today, if you come in, I can catch you up. But after this, I might not be able to accept anybody. So probably today, KelliCoffee.com.
Okay, I was going to ask you if it was too late because I feel like, the things that I learned from Shirley MacLaine, I feel like you're taking like a lot of those lessons and you've taken them to a new level and added a whole different spin on it. Like, it's like knowing that you're God is a major step, but then what do you do with that knowledge? And I think 30-day manifestation chats really allows you to step into that reality of that, that truth.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's amazing. And I just really lack the words to explain what it is. And from the time you were in it, when you can't even explain what it was, it's better now. We do more, it's more in depth. It gets better every time we do it. So I have some people that take it over and over again, and they grow spiritually and otherwise really fast. They go up in that class. Like I think it's okay to talk about this because I think
that's okay. You can talk
about it.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
About your abilities. Like, your abilities just shock me. They're so amazing. And then you open yourself up to even more, and you were able to see more and sense more. And that really amazed me, that you in your position of being the best, why would you strive to be any more when you're already the best? And then you open yourself up and to go higher and higher and higher. And those that, I guess, follow you, or I don't know what word you want, they will rise to the level of where you are. So that's a wonderful thing that I see you doing as a leader in this, is continuing to open yourself up to higher and higher and continue upward, and not just say, this is it, where I am.
Oh, yes. And I tell you, that was one of the things, when I first came to Kelli's class, Kelli said to me, Bob, you're going to have to be willing to do some hard work. And she said, one of the things I want you to do when you come to school, you're going to have to just let go of your preconceived notions of how it has to be or how it is. And I thought, okay, yeah. I don't think I was ever a hardline, rigid person, like a hardliner. But what Kelli was asking me to do was to risk being vulnerable and open to something. And I'll tell you, I had some real breakthroughs in that class. And what's really nice about that class is that it's so supportive. Like, we had a group of 10 or 12 people in that session. So we got to really know each other and work together. And, it's all totally confidential because we talk about everything. Some people talked about maybe a divorce they went through. Some people talked about, like the loss of their career and having to restart. And, there's so many different facets to what you learn. And you learn in Kelli's class. And this is the part, I don't even know how to explain it still. It's a process.
No, I don't know how to explain it.
Where you transcend your limitations, and you really, the concept, like we were talking about with Shirley MacLaine, where she says, I am God. You learn how to be, well, Kelli uses the term, Kelli, this, correct me if I'm saying wrong, how to master your God bubble, and she teaches you tools that help you to transcend your limited consciousness. And what happens now, this is what's so fascinating, and I saw this every day in the class. People would come to class every day and have a breakthrough, like something they couldn't do. Maybe they were not able to talk to their ex-husband for 5 years because they just couldn't come to an agreement or find a way to heal the pain. And they would come into class and say, oh my God, my ex-husband and I ran into each other today, and just in the middle of the sidewalk, we healed our relationship. You remember, like, stuff like that happened to people. You remember, Kel? And it was amazing because we all got to see each other's growth. And I've never forgotten it. And I want to come do it again when I get time.
Yeah.
One of the things I manifested from that class was, I told Kelli, I said, I'd really like to manifest the growth of my business, because in the last few years, with a lot of, I won't go into it all, but a lot of struggles that came against me, it slowed down a lot of my growth. And since doing the 30-day manifestation, my finances literally have shot through the roof. And I'm not saying that to brag or say, look at me, I'm so wealthy. It's not that, but I'm not just, it's not about the money. It's about living in your higher self. I transcended what was blocking me. And I feel very fortunate. And I had to say that because, we're going to talk about our other classes too, but I was curious about the 30-day because I was thinking about how powerful that is. And I was curious if you're going to be still teaching that or if they can still get it. So.
Oh, yes. And this is probably the last day at kellicoffee.com. And we'll get you caught up and up to speed in the class and get you to moving forward in that. I mean, we just started in at the beginning, just remove, and get everything out. So instead of, I guess, the matrixy way of doing things is getting in the matrix and going, whatever. And the concept when I work with people is basically you're God, you created everything. These creations are jumbled up with stuff that we brought in there. So if you clear everything out, the avatar, the soul, the spirit, everything functions the way it's supposed to be functioning. Like you as God designed it to function perfectly. So you just basically get everything out of the way and your body heals itself. In this challenge, some people come in there with cancer and they've been diagnosed. So, having 6 weeks to live or 2 weeks to live. And then they leave cancer free at the end of the 6-week challenge. They don't have cancer anymore. So that's so rewarding to watch people heal themselves. I don't heal them. I show them how powerful they are and their creation of this avatar and how perfectly it's made, and just get out of the way. Get out of the way of the avatar, let it function properly. And that's kind of the direction is letting go and allowing is what we like the rule of thumb. If it's letting go and allowing, we do it.
I love that. And you're so right because Kelli, and I'll tell you, one of the things that you'll learn in the 30-day manifestation is that Kelli's absolutely right. She's not here to heal you. Kelli will not save you. Kelli's not into saving you.
I'll give you your money back and say, good luck if you want me to do it for you. Oh, sorry.
She'll give you the tools that'll make you walk and free. I just love Kelli. I was so privileged to be able to teach that class. And guys, it is an investment. I'm not going to lie. Kelli's one of the top psychics in the country. So any money that you put into that class, you're putting it really into yourself. Mm-hmm. I don't regret a dime that I spent with Kelli Coffee because I got so much. My life is still today resonating from that class. So you need to explore that. You really do. And if they can't get in on this one, Kelli, you're going to do another one later in the year, aren't you?
I will. There's a excuse me, and this is one of the reasons we signed an NDA is we are developing a reality show based on it. So yeah, we discuss all kinds of stuff like that in there that we don't talk about in the public. So yeah.
Yeah, so you are secure. Everybody's under a non-disclosure. That's what an NDA is, non-disclosure agreement. People may not know what that term means.
Oh, so, right. Yeah, it's like you can't say anything to anybody. So the people that are in the class, not only are they, healing themselves, but every class I leave so open for inventions and new way of doing things and creativity that we get all these new ideas. It's when everybody comes together, these wonderful things happen. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it, Well, there's other classes Kelli's going to be teaching or has already started teaching. She's a little ahead of me on that. But, Kelli, yesterday I launched my psychic development class.
Nice.
It's my first. A lot of you here
I'm going to come to your classes that I'm able to come to, and I'm so excited about it.
I know. Well, we're both so busy. We can't always be everywhere, right? So I totally understand because I couldn't be at your class today either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were at that one class, and that was really a lot of fun. We learned
that was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. But I tell you, Kelli and I, it's so funny. This is how the spirit works. I called up Kelli one day. I said, Kelli, I have been getting so many requests to teach psychic development, and I feel like I ought to do this. What do you think? Because you guys know, you've heard me say, or if you don't know, I'm going to tell you. A lot of people say, Psychic Bob, when you have a crisis, who do you go to? I said, well, my psychic, even psychics need a psychic, is Kelli Coffee. So I called Kelli. I said, Kelli, I just can't see my way through this. I need a reading on this. And Kelli says, Bob, you're really supposed to do this. And I said, really? She said, I know why. She said, I first of all see you doing it. And she said, I know why you're supposed to do it. I said, well, she said, because I have been getting the same message and I need to start teaching a development class. Now she's talking about a class that's different than the 30-day manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is her other class is like mine. It's a weekly class,
Mm-hmm.
So
it's remote viewing.
Mm-hmm. Right? So we're each teaching psychic skills. So yesterday I taught a class on clairvoyance, and each week my class is going to be every Saturday at 12 o'clock. Kelly's class is going to be every Sunday at what time's your class on?
At 2 o'clock Mountain Time.
2 o'clock Mountain Time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mountain Time, like these things back here.
There you go. You see that? Look at that. Rocky Mountain High.
Rocky Mountain High.
Song here. Everybody on this channel knows I love to sing, so I might start singing.
Go for it. I love that song.
Colorado. Anyways, I don't have a voice today, but I'll spare you. But anyways, Kelli, I got to tell you, yesterday I had my first class, and your reading about that was just you said to me, it's going to be a hit. You're going to love it. Everybody will love it. Do it. And I did, and we had a really big turnout. And people, I think, really enjoy. I got a lot of positive feedback. And, if you want to join my class, it's a weekly class. And hi, Lady Carol. Lady Carol says, I really enjoyed the class, Lord Ision. Thank you. Thank you, Lady Carol. And, it's a weekly class. My class is every Saturday. The class price I'm keeping very low. It's $30 for a class. Now, if you've gone out to do psychic development, you'll find out that most psychics charge a lot more for that. Mm-hmm. Kelli and I are both agreeing to keep our prices in a reasonable range because we feel that what we have to offer people need. It's not about the money. We only charge enough money to keep our lights on, you know what I'm saying? And so it's $30 a class. So this upcoming Saturday, I'm already taking registrations. And if you want to join it, just go to PsychicBob.com. You'll see it right there on the screen. And I have a little PayPal button. It says $30 Psychic Development. Just click on that and you can register. Okay. And if you do that, the payment, it'll send me the notification that's your registration. So I'm keeping it really simple. But I would also encourage you to please go over to Kelli's site at kellicoffee.com. You can see it right there below Kelli. There you go. Virtual pointing. Because Kelli, you're doing a really great class as well. And somebody wrote to me recently and said, well, if I'm doing, Kelli's class, do I need to do yours? And I'm saying, yes, they're very different. You'll get different things from Kelli than you get from me. So Kelli, maybe you could tell us about your Sunday class.
Oh my gosh. Well, we had a class earlier today. It was so much fun. It's a remote viewing class. So we go over the basics of what is remote viewing. Remote viewing, I guess you'd say the easy way and the original way is basically understanding I'm God, I created everything. You get in what I term the God bubble, which I've copyrighted that, the God bubble. I own it. So it's his name. Ta-da. So you go over the concept of I'm God, I created everything. That's if you want to visualize it, is on the skin of your bubble, and everything in your creation you have access to, and you could just access from that place. It's really easy. When I see people doing the Matrix way or the illusion way of remote viewing, they will basically, you're looking from the God position, everything that you do. So you go in the God position, and then you put on filters, and then you look.
So I'm going to interrupt you a second. Hold on just a second. Got him. Stacy Lee's here. I think you know her.
In the class. I was okay to say that. She says that in public. So
yes, she says, I did Kelli and Bob's class this weekend. Highly recommend. They are both beginner friendly.
Oh,
thank you, Stacy Lee.
And we learned something today in class as well on how diet affects your ability to remote view.
Interesting. Okay.
That you eat, whether it's a salad or a big steak, you see a big difference in your ability.
All right.
Stuff we do in that class. But yeah, we start out with removing all of this stuff, because the reason you can't see in the first place really is because we've got all these blocks and everything. And people always ask, I want to know if I'm remote viewing or making it up. That they always ask it that way. Well, when you remote view, you're God looking at your creation. So you're making it up as you go along. No matter if you're looking at something that you think you're creating in your mind at that moment, or you're looking at something that you think is the past that's already created.
How interesting.
So, I mean, everything's equal. Everything's equal inside of that God bubble. You have no limitations and nothing. So in the military, we discussed this, I think, before, like the military type of way to remote view. And this is more like you take a camera and it's in real time, like you're watching a YouTube video and not like snapshots.
Yeah.
Interesting what you knew about that. The way the military did things.
Well, see, this is the thing. I think what you're going to find with Kelli's class is that her techniques that she teaches you, they work. Kelli doesn't teach you pie in the sky theory. She takes you right there instantly. And maybe we could even try a little bit of that today, Kel.
We could do that, yes.
Would you be maybe willing to do that? And
I can do that. And I can also, because I do these energy readings that are amazing and they're just really life-changing. It's the thrill of my day. When I know I've got energy readings that day, I just get this tickle in my stomach. I get so excited. So if it's okay to give away like an energy reading here to the first person that guesses one item over here that's on my couch, if they remote view, or maybe the one that guesses the most items on the couch. I don't know. What do you think about something like that? So we can like remote view, and they get to get a free energy session in the making. Oh my gosh, did Psychic Bob freeze or did I freeze? Oh crap. Oh, please tell me this is not my internet. Okay. Everything looks like it's moving. It's Psychic Bob. Okay, I'll see if it's working now. I was freezing or you froze. So
my internet connection was cut out somehow.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're back. I hope everybody's with us. There we go.
I think they are. Yeah, you kind of froze and then you came right back.
Yeah, I had to reconnect. Somebody interfered in my connection, I think.
You were starting to do something fun.
Yeah, so I thought tonight, if you're open to it, maybe you could maybe do a little exercise and maybe
when you were frozen, I was talking about remote viewing something on my couch. And then I was going to give away an energy reading.
Wonderful, yeah.
You were frozen when I was talking about that.
Okay, I don't know how many people heard it because since I was leading the broadcast.
Oh, I didn't think about that because
I don't know if it went up. So maybe just real quickly repeat it for everybody.
Yeah. The energy readings that I do, I'll give one away to whoever guesses what I have over here on my couch.
All right. So we're going to do a little remote viewing exercise.
Remote viewing exercise. Right. See
what do we want to do, Kel? Lead us through this, okay?
For remote viewing, what you do is you just take a deep breath. When you breathe out, you just release everything, all your thoughts, tension, everything. Just release. And whatever this object is or whatever the focus is, you just take a deep breath, you release everything, and you allow it to come to you. And it can come to you in many different ways. You can have a knowing of what it is. You can see it. You can smell it. You can taste it. You can hear it. Maybe use your imaginary fingers and touch it. What happens when you squeeze it? What happens when you drop it on the floor? Does it make a sound? What about when you shake it? What does it taste like? Is it hollow? What is it full of? How heavy is it? What's the temperature? Do you feel any emotions? Do you see an aura? What is the purpose of this object or thing? Is it decorative? Is it useful? Why does it exist? Why is it here? What's the purpose? And when I work with people, we always look at, where were you on target? We don't look at, we were wrong. If you saw it, you're remote viewing. You're just off target. Because everything you see is remote viewing. When you go to that place called imagination. So if you get a color or a feeling, if you guys guess outside of what's on the couch, I'll let you know if it's just lying around right here where I can see it. So you were remote viewing something. It might not have been the target.
We have a number of people putting comments of what they're seeing. Did you see those? Or do you need me to read them to you?
Look, yeah, if you can.
Let me back up here.
Coffee mug. There is one here. It's not the target, but we do have a coffee mug here. We also have, I don't know if it's a coffee mug, but another mug with water. Okay. So that's what you're seeing. So yay, you were seeing something here. Good job.
Yay. A bunch of people wrote a notebook. Like they're seeing a notebook on the couch.
On the couch, there's a lot of books or magazines on the couch. There's notebooks behind me.
Euphoria says we saw a magazine.
Yeah, the magazines are right over. I guess it was on my couch. It wasn't on the target, like down here on the cushion, but I didn't specify. But there's a stack of magazines that I don't know if you can see the wall. This is my manifestation wall. I got a bunch of magazines, and this is what I'm manifesting in my 30-day manifestation challenge. All of that stuff. So the magazines I cut it all out of are right there.
Okay. A lot of people are saying it's a cup. Okay, it could be a cup or a flower base.
Yeah, these are the cups, I guess, the mugs.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Somebody said your coffee. Is it your coffee?
Oh my gosh, you couldn't see it. It's right behind me. My coffee.
But that's not the thing on the couch, though. That's not the target.
No, not the target on the couch. So you're seeing stuff. Oh my gosh, good job. See, they're remote viewing. That's
they're seeing the item. That's really cool.
And they're just doing better in focusing the closer they get to what's over there.
Isn't that wonderful? Somebody said flowers. Marie Renee Steuben Lopez said flowers.
The flowers that are over here, let me show you. Good job. We have flowers. We have ones that are like yellow and budding and kind of round. Sorry, it's like blurry. And it smells earthy. It smells very earthy and like a weed. It doesn't smell like flowers, it smells like a weed. And these flowers, they're kind of daisy-like. I'm not sure what they are. White, yellow. And then this is like furry looking, almost like a fern.
Wonderful.
Ooh.
Were those the objects that you were wanting them to see?
So this was something off of the couch.
Okay, Marie Renee Steuben Lopez said flowers. So.
Okay. Well, good job.
All right.
Good job. So is this the free energy?
I think she's going to be the winner. Yes.
Okay. If you don't mind writing to Jenny at kellycoffee.com and just let her know, like, hey, I won this, and we'll get you a coupon code and stuff and get you set up. Right. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Good job.
Yeah, so connect with it. The email is jenny@kellycoffee.com.
Or kelly@kellycoffee.com.
Which one?
Any one of those will get you there.
Okay. I put your links on the front of this video.
Thank you. Yeah, you can say God@kellycoffee.com and it will get to us as well.
Yeah. Okay. So Marie Renee Stephen Lopez, you won a free what was it? A free energy session reading?
That's a free energy reading. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So there you go. All right. Well, there you go. Well,
You guys did really well.
congratulations. You guys are wonderful. I'm so impressed.
Everything I'm seeing is something that's over here.
Isn't that wonderful? They're really getting it.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting it. You know, yesterday in my class, I had some amazing experiences as well. And Luis, who's here, I hope you don't mind me saying Luis, but Luis was really on target with our practice sessions yesterday because we were working on clairvoyance yesterday. And it's very
Which one is clairvoyance?
Clairvoyance it's similar to remote viewing, but it's not always connected to the physical world. It could be a past event on a timeline. It could be a future event, or it could be a present real situation. Sometimes clairvoyance is an interaction of actual events or spirit world events. And so I was teaching people yesterday how to just begin to see that like, because a lot of people, you know, they have this concept. They say, well, you know, it's just in my head. It's not real. And I said, well, where else would it be? See, we're taught, and you say it perfectly. You say we're going to that place of imagination. Mm-hmm. And I was teaching in my class yesterday that we discredit in our culture imagination. Mm-hmm. And that's why so many people are shut down, because we're naturally supposed to be psychic. But our culture has told us, oh, that's wrong. That's not real. Get that out of here. Mm-hmm. You know, and so yesterday in our class, what we were working on was opening that and helping people let go of their fear that maybe what they were seeing was wrong, because it's not wrong. You know, you're seeing, you're dealing with levels of reality that are very complex. Mm-hmm. And so I think we had a lot of breakthroughs yesterday because people started to realize that they could do stuff. And like in Kelly's class, when you go there, you're going to learn to do stuff. And, you know, we're each teaching different things. Next week, I'm going to teach on clairaudience, which is hearing spirit voices.
Nice.
And if you missed my clairvoyance calls, that's okay, because we're going to touch on some of those skills next week. The class is going to be ongoing, that if you go more regularly, you will build up better, stronger skills, because each thing builds on the other. But you don't have to be at every class to be successful or to do the work. Mm-hmm. But I think if you try to come more regular, you're going to get more out of it. Just like anything.
Yeah, they will.
The more you put into it, the more you get out of it. You know?
And practice, because like you were talking about before, and I felt so much better when you said this. You told me this, I'm paraphrasing, like I could go 3 days and not remote view or whatever you call it. Yeah. And then I don't even know if I can do it anymore. I don't know if what I'm seeing is really what you start to like lack confidence, I guess. Like you and I do that even.
Yeah. See,
when we haven't done it for a while and haven't practiced it, it's hard and scary. You know, you're afraid of failure. And I don't know if is it even real. Did I even do it before? Can I do it again? So
absolutely.
Practice.
And you know, like one of the questions that came up to me when I was promoting my class last week was people said, well, after your class, will I be a full-on instant psychic? And I said, no. I said, you'll open your psychic abilities, but it's like going to the gym. You're not going to be a muscle man after one day going to the gym. You have to be going to the gym and build those muscles. And so the skills of remote viewing, of psychic gifts, of clairvoyance, and all of that, you can learn it, but you still have to do your homework to really master it, you know.
Mm-hmm. I call that being goal-oriented. And anytime someone is goal-oriented, they screw something else up. So if you're like, I want to see like Kelly, you know, whatever, they're just only going to remove the stuff until they can see like Kelly. Yeah. And then they start seeing stuff that I see on that level. They freak out and have like a mental breakdown because they weren't prepared to see that stuff. They didn't know what they were going to get, because if they had been process oriented, they would have worked on everything regardless of the outcome. Just because it can function better. And then as a result, now you see like Kelly, but now you can handle it in what you see.
Absolutely.
No, and why force these abilities?
Yes.
You
I
know,
think
allow them to come naturally. Because I see a lot of this stuff. If I get frustrated because you know what the popular videos are, because everybody comes and sees me and wants to know that or do that or whatever. And I'm like, you've watched a lot of videos, haven't you? How did you know? So but just because it's popular on YouTube doesn't mean that it's your mission and it's what you need to be doing. So that's why I recommend let's get rid of everything. And then if suddenly you can see like Kelly, that was meant to happen.
Yeah.
Let it happen.
I agree. So, what we're trying to share with you guys is, come to our classes, learn, because Kelly's going to teach you in a different way than I teach you. And people that have taken both classes, and we have some here have said that, they say they're each really great classes. And I want to say thank you to all of you who have supported our classes, because Kelly and I put a lot of work into it, because we believe that these things are going to help your life. And we don't just believe, we know it. It's helped our lives, and it can help your lives too, So, so Kelly, if they want to sign up for your weekly class, how do they do that?
Oh, it's kellicoffee.com. So whether it's the remote viewing class or it's the 30-day manifestation class, that's where you go. I was offering to make it more convenient and everything, like a bundle of like 4 classes, the remote viewing classes, 4 classes for $100. Okay. So it shaves a little money off, almost like getting a free class. And I can do that because when they buy the bundle, it saves on paperwork on my part, and I don't have to pay someone to deal with that. So I'm able to shave that off a bit.
Well, there you go. See, get a good deal on top of that. I love that. Hopefully soon I'll be able to do that as well, Kelly. I'm still working out some accounting stuff. I'm going to try to set up a bundle as well. But for right now with PsychicBob, you have to register every week. But that's okay, I
still do with mine, register every week, unless you have the bundle.
Yeah. All right. So go to Kelly's site, check out her classes.
Thank you.
If you want the 30-day manifestation, you got to do that today. Because today, after tonight, you won't be able to get in. So if you say, I've been wanting to do it, please. All right.
We could do payment plans. I mean, you guys can pay it out. Jenny works that stuff out.
Okay. So
she works with you guys on this stuff to make sure you can get in.
There you go. So don't miss opportunities. And if you don't want to do that or can't do that, you can still have the option of the weekly class with Kelly. And I encourage you, don't feel like, you have to choose. Like, do I do Kelly or Bob? Go where spirit leads you. I'm not offended if you go sign up with Kelli Coffee, and Kelly's not offended if you sign with me.
No, I tell them to come take your class, so they'll be more knowledgeable in mine.
Yes, and we support each other. So we're so honored that you reach out to us, and we're glad to be of service. We don't have a lot of time left, but I thought maybe we'd maybe do some psychic readings. I know a lot of people have been wanting to ask some questions. And would you be open to doing some few little mini readings?
Sure. I don't know what a reading really is, but I'll do what happens.
Do whatever you do. Okay. But before we do that, I want to just do a quick meditation. Okay. And we're going to do my blink meditation. Now, for those of you who've been here every week, you know how to do this, but this is a little bit of a challenging meditation, but we're going to do it. So the theory is, hold on, let me get my lamp here. The theory is that everybody has a body, and inside that body, we have our body. This lampshade, I hope you can see this, is like our body. And inside of everybody, we have our light. Kelly, you use the term light stick, which I just love.
Yeah, spirit stick, light stick. It's that white light, the love and consciousness.
It's the consciousness, soul essence. And in our blink meditation, what we believe is that you can access that full power instantly. You don't have to take 6 hours to connect. So we're going to do in our meditation, we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to literally blink on and fill our entire body instantly from head to toe with light. Now, this is a little bit of a challenging meditation, but like anything, practice makes perfect. A lot of you have been telling me how much this meditation's helped you. So we're going to try some blink meditation. You ready for this, Kel?
Yes. Oh my God, I already did it. It feels amazing.
All right.
It's like gets rid of all your blocks instantly.
Yes, it is.
It doesn't like fix anything, but temporarily it pushes all those blocks away, and my body instantly relaxed when I did it.
All right.
That
Well,
felt
we're all going
amazing.
to do this as a group right now, okay? So if you want to join it again.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to just close our eyes just for a moment. And as we close our eyes, I want you just to follow your breathing and let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence within. And as you're sitting and following your breathing, draw your attention now down to the middle of your chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see that little spark of white light. It's just a pinpoint of light. And as you focus on that light, I want you to see it become just a little larger and a little brighter. And just focus on, just feel that humming vibration of that power within you. It's your core essence of light. It is who you are and where you come from. You are the light. And as we said, you are God. And we're going to count now from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to blink on, and that light will expand and fill our whole bodies. All right, so look at that light now. 3, 2, 1. Blink. Ooh, I got chills. That was a good.
Oh.
Did you guys do that? Oh my gosh. Well, this is one. See, now, if you had trouble doing that, don't feel bad. It takes a little while to learn that, but it's a great technique. And I know a lot of you have said how much it's helped you. All right. Well, we got our first question from Cool Games for You. Hi, Bob and Kelly. Are there any messages for me today from Freddie, Jimmy, or any of my guides? I think it was. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me. Yeah. Do you know, I got to tell you, Cool Games, I'm getting Jimmy back here. I'm getting Jimi Hendrix because I'm hearing his literally his guitar. And, you know, thank God for clairaudience, because sometimes I don't always see stuff. And when I don't see it, I hear it. And then our class said, we're going to talk about clairaudience. But I'm hearing him play Star Spangled Banner. And he's back here, and I just keep hearing him say, jam with me. Jam with me. So it looks like he's inviting you into kind of a creative process and to be open to letting that channel flow through you. I feel like when he's playing, he's channeling a message through, and it's like helping you raise your vibration. So definitely Jimi Hendrix, call on him. He's around you. Okay. Kelly, did you want to add anything to that?
Well, I'm not like good at talking to dead people like you are and stuff like that, but like I was just feeling the energy, and the energy, it feels like there's lots of frustration going on with this person kind of like in the forearms area and all that, and then maybe some anger as well. So this is something that they can look up on Google, spiritual meaning behind where you hold this pain. You might have pain, pressure, but we hold these emotions in our body. And when you look over, you know what to let go of. So it would really serve you to release the frustration and the anger and let go of that. I think you're going to feel a whole lot better when you do that.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, you know, what's interesting is Jimi Hendrix was playing his guitar, and that's an arm thing. So I think that's fascinating.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah. So there's some connection there. That's amazing. Thank you so much for your question and your donation. Thank you. All right, we got another $5 donation from Bobby Masuda Jr. Hey, Bobby, he says, hi, Bob and Kelly. Any type of messages for me, please? Blessings to you both. You know, Bobby, I have to tell you, right now, as I'm walking into your frequency, I'm getting beautiful, soft, clear, pink and white light around you. This tells me that you've been doing a lot of emotional cleansing and healing, and you're in a real good place to open up for love and relationships now. And I feel that this month of July is important in relationships for you. So I want you to be open to receiving love in your life. I believe in your heart you have a lot of love to give. But on one level, I feel like, and this is not a criticism, I feel like you're afraid to receive love. I think you've been working on that. And so I want you to tell you that you're in a good place to receive somebody into your life. And I feel that by the end of this month, you're in a relationship. and it's very loving and nurturing and supportive. Kel, did you jump in at any time you add in?
Yeah, I was feeling just kind of like almost like a general overall heaviness with this person, some stuff that does need to be let go of. It feels like this person's not really doing in their life what they want to do. It's more like what's expected or what other people want. And it's almost like draining their energy. It feels like they could be living a little more. And this love that you were talking about, it's really exciting, but it's looks like it's being closed to some parts. So something I might recommend is doing an exercise of putting, what would it feel like to be totally and completely loved, unconditionally and all that. Put it like in a bubble, step into the bubble and feel that.
Okay.
And remove what's there that's blocking it. And I love that technique, size, shape, and color. When you do it, you go to that place called imagination, and you look at the size, shape, and color, take the color out till it's clear. I have the God bubble as an assistant to take everything in the placeholder, or get in the position of I'm God, I created everything. I'm using my God fingers, and I'm going to scoop it out for the avatar down there. And then I put it in the God bubble over there.
All right.
That's a method that I think would be helpful with this person to get to the place that you're talking about that you see happening.
All right. Thank you, Kelly. All right, we got another $10 donation. Henry Meyer. Hi, Psychic Bob. I was wondering, is there any hope for me and my friend Kuljit? Also, does my inner self have anything it wishes to tell me? Thanks. I have to tell you, Henry Meyer, in terms of you and that friend, I think it's best that you let it go right now, because I feel that this person is not open to friendship. And I think this is a case you cannot force it. In terms of your inner self, what I'm getting is that you have forgotten how to listen to your inner self. It's not that you don't know how, you just forgotten. And so one of the things I want to encourage you is if you could try doing that blink meditation, that's going to kind of open the power more quickly for you. And once you get filled with that light, I want you to sit in that light and hear what your own self is saying. Because our higher self is always available to us. And that higher self will guide you. I feel that you are at a transition point, and I think the month of August is significant in terms of self-development and a sense of letting go of some things that have been binding you. So, but you've got to start with being self-aligned in the higher self-alignment. So that meditation of the light will open that for you. Let your friend Kujit go his way. He's not open to listening right now, and you can't force it. I'm sorry to tell you that, because I know how much you've invested in that. But you're going to be fine, but you got to be on your own for right now. Okay.
That was like in the jaw, repressed anger on the masculine side, and on the masculine side, communication issues too. And then it went down to anger on the masculine side. Okay. So when, talking about this friend.
Okay.
That doesn't feel like a good friendship.
There's been some strength.
All
right. Thank you. Lady Carol donated $5. Okay, Lady Carol, I just lost your donation. Hold on, I'll come back to you. £4.99 from You Will Never Be My King. Bob, do you have any messages for me, please? I'm not feeling myself at the moment. This is my friend Nicola. And Nicola, I have to tell you, hon, when I'm stepping into your frequency right now, let me put it this way. You've interacted with somebody that's toxic. I think there are two males connected to this. One is a boyfriend who is abusive. And the other I feel is like a brother. I'm getting two men around this who I feel are poison to your spirit. And I want you to hear it from me. You can walk away from both of them and you'll be better for it. Don't hold on because you're afraid of what might happen. Be afraid of what might happen if you don't walk away. You actually find yourself in your power. You're a very powerful spirit, but you've got to break those cords from both of these males that are destructive at this time. Kelly, you're picking up something really strong.
This is strong. It's the communication, or maybe a literal choking. It's in the chest, grief and helpless, hopeless. It's in the stomach, fear. I feel terrified. Oh, this is, oh yeah, this is a bad situation. Oh, sorry, that is hard. This is tough.
Okay.
Oh, I'm feeling them and all the stuff they're dealing with. Holy crap, this is awful.
I'm sorry, you done with that, Kel, or did you?
Oh, I don't even know what to say. It's like you're take Psychic Bob's advice.
Okay.
Oh crap.
If Kelly's feeling it that strong, you know that I'm on with that.
It's really bad.
Okay. Gloria Origel says, any messages me, $5 donation. Thank you for your donation. By the way, if I forget to say thank you for your donations, forgive me when I'm reading. My logical mind is not there, so I don't mean to be rude. Gloria, I have to tell you, one of the things that I'm getting around you right now is I'm getting an influence here of a relative. This feels like it's on the father's side of the family. I'm getting a grandmother on the father's side who I feel is around you in spirit. And this woman keeps saying that she said to tell you, she said, tell Gloria to keep walking forward. She's really proud of you. I feel like you kind of turned a corner here in the last 6 months. And she said the next 6 months for you is about freedom. And she said you're doing so well. But this grandmother is just beaming with light and love, sending a lot of blessings to you. I also pick up around you another person here. This is the spirit guide. It's Archangel Michael is around you. And he's a protector. And it looks like Michael is coming in to kind of keep you strong. You've been shielded because it's like you've been under some attack or something. Like it could be an ex-husband or an ex-boyfriend or somebody that's like a male entity that's also been kind of hostile. And St. Michael's saying, don't worry, I'm keeping you shielded. So you've been doing a lot of transition here. Spirit is backing you. Keep moving forward. You are rocking it. Kel, did you have anything you want to throw in?
Well, it's this person feels really good, actually. Yeah. I feel, it feels really good. It's just a minor thing. It was like guilt on the masculine side is what I was feeling.
Yes.
That's something that needs to be released and just let go of that. That's not necessary. These are lessons. There's no guilt in a lesson.
I agree. Thank you so much. Jessica, $25 donation. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jessica. Jessica says, thank you for everything both of you do, sending love. Jessica, that's very kind of you. Listen, hon, I got to tell you, I'm getting around you right now a lot of yellow light and gold light. Yellow tells me that you're opening to your higher self, that there's a lot of inspiration coming in. I want you to follow your inspiration. Gold light tells me that there are people that want to support you on your journey. And I feel that as we go into the fall, this is a money time for you, a blessing. It may be a new job opportunity or some type of process that's allowing you to be more free in the work area and more creative. So I want you to really just be open to transition there and know that it's moving you on a path of great success. I keep picking up the name Uriel around you, Uriel. That's one of your guardian angels is Uriel. So call upon Uriel. He's bringing you prosperity. And the word I hear is freedom, freedom. You're getting free of things that are binding you. So your higher self's really bringing you into a place of freedom. Okay. So there you go. Kel, you want to say anything? Jump in at any point, please.
Yeah, in like the chest area, I'm feeling some form of anxiety, and it feels like food related. Like there's a lot of gastrointestinal kind of stuff going on. So if maybe there's a change in diet or something, it would be helpful.
Okay.
In that area.
All right. So it's transformation on all levels, physical, spiritual, material. And there's power there for her to work on that, isn't there?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's knowing what to work on, and it's half the battle. So we know what to do. Get to work.
Jessica, thank you for your donation. All right. Oh, look, we got another donation. I can't see. I got to put my glasses. $3 super sticker from Billy Knock. Hello, Billy. Thank you so much for your donation. Billy, I'm getting literally this blue light pulsing in your head. Your third eye is really getting active now. I want you to really trust your visions because I feel like you're having dreams and I feel like you're just getting flashes of insight about things. Even sometimes when you're not even looking, like you're just going down the street and you just have a flash like, oh, I better go tell my neighbor that their back door is open, their dog got out. Like you didn't even see the dog, but you just know. That kind of infused knowledge, that foresight, that's really, I'm picking that up around you strongly. And I want you just to really pay attention to that right now and trust it. Okay. Yeah.
Why does this person have wings? They're huge wings and I can feel them like connected to my back.
Yeah.
I'm on this with this person. I see them having wings on. I don't ever know what that means. I see that on people a lot.
I think that means that they have an angelic connection, a very powerful, like they have been among the angels, or they may even be an angel incarnate,
Oh. Whoa.
Yeah. And there are people that I read for that have connections to Arcturians. Arcturians are alien beings, but the Arcturians are interesting because they interface with the angelic realm. And some people have had past lives as angelic beings in the Arcturian star systems.
Oh, okay.
So it could be another world. Billy, I'm curious to know if you've done any work with aliens or UFOs or had any interest in that. Because for Kelli to pick that up, I'm feeling that this isn't so much Earth angels, it's more like Arcturian connection.
I feel so powerful. Like
the Arcturians are beyond belief in their power.
Huge. It's huge.
Yeah. See, that seems to me to be Arcturian. So
that's so cool to know that.
Yeah.
Like now, if you $500 words, I love it.
If you don't know what we're talking about, look up Arcturians, okay? You'll understand this, okay?
Arcturians. Oh.
Thank you so much. All right, we got another $5 donation. Thank you for your donation, guys. Jacob Kessler. Class was
Jacob. Awesome. Oh my gosh, I know Jacob.
Yay. Jacob writes, class was awesome today, Kelli. Very worth the time and money. You are both amazing souls. Oh, God bless you, Jacob. Well,
thank you.
We
had fun in there.
I'm so glad. I got to tell you, Kelli, you draw to yourself high-level souls. And when I'm in Jacob's vibration right now, I get the energy of an old soul here. Mm-hmm. And Jacob, I don't know if you've been having a lot of past life dreams, but I'm getting that you're opening a current of kind of transcendent knowledge, and kind of like I'm seeing timelines move around you. And I feel that you have a connection in one of your past lives to ancient Atlantis. And I feel that your Atlantean connections are starting to surface now. So you may start to have very vivid dreams of like crystalline temples or being surrounded by advanced technology that you don't know what that is. But I feel like what these may be are past life flashbacks to an Atlantean connection. So I just want to put that out there for you, okay? And an interesting Atlantean energy.
Did they have like big statues or something, like people seated that had their arms like this on their legs or something?
Yeah, they did.
Because I took that pose on and I was like, and then I saw it. Interesting.
Yeah. What you're seeing is the Egyptian statues, they sit in that pose, a lot of them.
Yeah. That's what it was.
But the Egyptian culture actually started in Atlantis.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're getting the timeline that I believe he was one of the Atlanteans who was part of that energy. He may have also been one that transported that culture to Egypt.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's really interesting. Thank you for your donation. All right, Gloria. Oh, here's another one from Gloria. Another $5 donation. And Gloria, oops, I just lost it. Hold on a second. Gloria, I got to find your question. You said, here it is. Gloria says, I feel awesome right now. Thank you so much. Are there any clairs that are more predominant for me? Who are my star family? I think definitely clairvoyance is what's starting for you. I'm getting a lot of third eye activity. I also get some crown chakra activity here, which means you're opening to your higher self and you're opening to a channeling process. So I'd say clairvoyance for right now is what I get strongest. That doesn't mean I don't have others, but that's the ones I'm getting the strongest. In terms of star family, you have a Pleiadian connection.
Are they blue?
No, that's the Arcturians are blue. But you may have, because a lot of them are interconnected. They work together, so, you know. But yeah, I'm getting Pleiadian connection. Are you getting Arcturian for her?
Well, I don't know the difference. When I looked up there, it was almost like this star, like shooting out of right here. It's like this white beam, and then a star, and it was like this blue sky, and everything was blue. And
I love that.
I don't know. I see all this stuff, and I don't know what half the stuff is that I see. So cool. I like teaching people how to see it. You figure out what it is.
There you go. All right. Gloria, thank you for your donation. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Hold on just a second.
Oh, they said, don't forget Lady Carol.
Lady Carol, I'm trying to find your question. Can you retype it for me? Because I can't find it for some reason. Okay, well, we'll come back to that. Okay, Raven Moth, can you tell me anything about my future wife? She's a mystic. Your future wife is, she has long dark hair. I feel she has a Celtic connection, like could be part Irish or descend from Ireland in some way. And she's quite a mystic. She herself is a seer. She's gifted in scrying. And I feel that she's going to be very much a true soulmate for you. What's interesting is I keep getting the number 2021 around this. So I don't know if you've met her yet or you're going to meet her. I'm not clear on that. But 2021 seems connected to that relationship. So I think you're on a path that's opening that channel of connection for you. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys, I just saw what time it is. We are at the end of our hour. I am so sorry, guys. I'm going to have to wrap it up. Psychic Bob has more work tonight. Kelly, this has been so much fun.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I had a blast. Thank you for asking me on. Oh my goodness.
What if I tell you, I don't know where the time goes. It just flies faster than I can deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
But guys, listen, I want you to go over to kellicoffee.com. There it is, right below her name, below Kelly's name on the screen there. Right there.
Right there.
Never point on screen. I'm always backwards. And go check out her psychic development class. If you want to get on her 30-day manifestation challenge class, today's the last day. You need to do it like tonight before it's even late. So, but definitely check it out. Kelly, tell us again when your psychic development class is.
Thank you. The psychic development class is on Sundays at 2:00 Mountain Time.
So they need to register a few days before that, as soon as possible to get in.
Yeah, as soon as you can, like every week to register for that. And the 30-day manifestation challenge meets at 5:00 Mountain Time every day.
Okay.
So the evenings.
Guys, this is so much fun. We hope that we've been able to have, help you tonight. We've had fun being here with you. And I invite all of you also to visit my website, PsychicBob.com. Go sign up also for my Saturday class. My Saturday class every Saturday at 12 o'clock. And this upcoming week, we're going to discuss about clairaudience. So even if you weren't at the first class, that's all right. You'll catch on. Just come on in and we're going to make it fun and learn a lot. We had great turnout and we'd love to see all of you there, for that as well. And if you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, best way to reach me, call my office number, 703-825-3929, and I'll get you in. I get hundreds of emails. You can still email me as well. But I'll tell you, it's easier for me just to manage for readings if you do it via phone, 825-39, I can't type and talk. All right, so this is my phone number. Just put it in the chat. That's my office number. You can call me. We'll get you on the schedule for a private session. Private reading with me is a full hour. You and Me one-on-one. We cover everything: past, present, future, spirit guides, messages from deceased loved ones. We look at your life mission, your themes, what you're here to do, and I answer all your questions. So if you'd like to spend an hour with Psychic Bob, you said, boys, I'd love to grab Psychic Bob, having to myself for an hour, you can do that in a private reading. I might also encourage you, please, as you go to kellicoffee.com. Kelli does amazing different types. You do a lot of different types of sessions with people.
I do. The energy session is so flexible that most people do that one, and I gear it towards whatever's going on with them. It's a little easier to work with people with the energy readings. And I teach them everything anyway. I still teach them all the other stuff in the other sessions. So yeah, that's the best one for now, I think, to progress quickly.
All right. Mm-hmm. So definitely go to kellicoffee.com. You can connect to her there. Connect to me at psychicbob.com. And we're your go-to psychics, you know. And you know, I tell you guys know I'm an elitist. I am. I have to admit, it's my sin, and I'm a little bit of a snob. I am. And you know, I only like the best. And I'm telling you, if you want a good psychic, go to Kelli Coffee. She's my go-to psychic.
Oh my God.
You know? She helps me so much. So you can't go wrong. Guys, thanks for being here. We love all of you guys. Rock it. Kelli, I have had so much fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
Listen, will you come back again in a future broadcast?
Right. Well, will you be on my show as well? They love you over there.
I would love that.
Yeah, let's set that up.
Kelli's Coffee's YouTube and all her links are going to be below this video, so you can find her. And what's your YouTube channel name? It's Kelli in the Raw.
Kelli in the Raw, yeah.
Kelli in the Raw. So definitely go and check her out. Okay. You guys are. Listen, we'll be back here tomorrow. It's Spiritual on Monday. Horoscope Monday. We're going to talk about what's in the stars for all of you. Don't miss it. I'm looking forward to it. Kelli, we'll see you back here soon. And we all send our greetings, our blessings. And until then, may all of you always blessed be.